Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen. It's day 4 of our quarantine series, so we hope you're staying safe out there. We're staying safe here, keeping it all in-house, not going anywhere, but making some great food. And today, we're going to make another awesome dish. We're going to be making Ropa Vieja. This is a great dish with roots in Cuba, but us Puerto Ricans love it all the same. It's a perfect meal for the slow cooker. So it's going to take us a couple hours to cook, but you got plenty of time. So let's get cooking.
Yo te traigo esta bomba puertorriqueña. Yo te la traigo de Cuba, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico.
Okay guys, here are ingredients for the Ropa Vieja. Front and center we got our beef. Ropa Vieja is a long braised dish. So the great part about that is you can take tough meats, cook them for a long time, and they end up being really soft at the end. So we got some flank steak, which is very traditionally used. You could also get things like chuck or bottom or round. Again, you can take some meats that maybe people think are a little bit tougher, and because we're gonna cook them for a long time, they'll get real soft, real tender as it goes along. So flank steak, and then with that we got an onion that I've cut into slices, we got garlic, sofrito, olives, some oregano leaves, and then adobo and vinegar. That's it. So let's put it together.
Let's start by searing our meat. Add some oil to a hot pan and then lay your meat flat on the bottom of the pan, trying to maximize the amount of surface area in contact with the hot pan. As your meat is searing, go ahead and add half of your adobo to the top of the meat. Check your meat from time to time, and once it's browned on the first side, flip it over and add the remaining adobo. Once both sides of the meat are seared, move the meat to a clean plate, while leaving your pot on the stove. We'll use the same pot to sear our onions and garlic and prepare the braising liquid. Add some more oil to your pot and then add your sofrito. Cook for about 2 minutes or until some of the liquid has evaporated. Then add your onions and garlic and continue cooking until the onions are translucent. Once your onions are cooked, add your olives as well as your vinegar and your oregano. Stir to combine and then add your meat back to the pot. With the meat back in your pot, add enough water to cover 2/3 of your meat. Keep your stove on high until the liquid begins to boil. Then turn your stove down to medium-low and put your lid on. We are going to let our meat braise for quite a long time. Depending on how much connective tissue there is in your meat, it could take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. Just check your meat from time to time. Once it's fork tender, it's ready. Also check from time to time if you need to add more water. If the water level gets below 1/2 the height of the meat, just add a little more water to make sure nothing burns. Once your meat is tender, use a fork or tongs to shred the meat into pieces. Then mix the meat together with the braising liquid and let it simmer for another couple of minutes. This last little cook time allows the flavors to really penetrate all of your meat. And with that, you're ready to eat.
Alright, so there we go. That's our Ropa Vieja. As you saw, the meat just kind of falls apart. It's been cooking now for about 3.5 hours, so it's very soft, very yummy. I like to serve it with a little bit of white rice. The juices from the meat kind of all sink into the rice and just give it a lot of great flavor. So let's try it here. Very yummy. I think the flavors all kind of mix together, and like I said, they just kind of combine with the rice to make a really deep flavor. Other great parts about this dish is that it's super easy. It's one pot. We've used this pot the whole way through, and you just kind of add this stuff at the beginning and let it cook for a long time. As long as you're making sure to check it for water, that it doesn't run too low on water, you could cook it as tender as you want. Great dish. Especially when you got to be home anyway. So you can watch the pot, wait for the great food. Thanks again for joining us on day 4 of our quarantine series. We hope you're all staying safe out there. Continue to practice social distancing. Try not to accidentally spread the virus or catch the virus yourself. We want you guys to be safe, be healthy. And then hopefully join us again tomorrow for another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen. See you then.